So after watching the video, I do have to say that I agree with the speaker with the 10 ways that we can communicate a little bit better. Um, the most important one that I thought it was most important was the very first one, um, and it was the where she mentioned um, that we shouldn't be multitasking when having a conversation. Um, and like again, like not it's not about only setting down your phone when someone's talking, but it covers, listening, actually listening to what the person has to say, um, not thinking about other things, which helps you understand or listen to the person a little bit better for what they have to say. Um, which one could I improve on? Well, the one about not trying to relate to the person, I guess, in the sense that trying to give my own experience. I think I could work on that a little bit. When someone says, "Oh, I had such a bad day," and it's like, "Oh, me too, because this and this happened," and then I go on about, myself. So I think I can actually work on that a little bit better. Um, a memory of when I felt that I wasn't being listened to. There's many actually, but it all goes back to when people are, or you're having a conversation with a person and they're literally on their phone, and then they look up and they nod and they're like, yeah, and they look back at their phone, and you keep talking and talking, they're like, okay, okay, and then they look up, they're like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so frustrating to just do that. Unfortunately, though, without realizing it, I think all of us have done it at one point. We don't like it when other people do it to us, but we have done it. I believe so. So yeah, that's one of the things that comes to mind when I think about having a conversation and people not listening to me. It's mainly about that. Um, so how could any of these tips help you in that situation? Yes, of course. The very which one did you say? I think number 9. Listening. It's very important to listen, to actually be in the conversation, know what the person is saying, not only being there in front of them. Because if you don't listen to them, then what's the point? And these tips can actually help for the advocacy, because I believe it's you giving your point of view as to what you want others to know, to hear about what you have to say, what your opinion is. So each of us have our topic that we're trying to have others listen to have them learn about, see what it is. Again, our point of view, right? So if we want them to listen, to learn, then these 10 tips that she gives in the video are very important, and we can all use them.